one thing I'm going to say is don't break up with your girlfriend and say, Brandon told me so.
Don't do that.
Your body just thinks it's gonna die.
That'll boost your testosterone a lot. So you're going to have to keep doing stupid stuff, keep scrolling, consuming. You've got to have a balance. It's all about balance.
If she's there to help, good. If she's not there to help, dump her.
Yeah, she should be like, to boost that, you've got to push through, like your muscles won't grow. Eggs, beef, oily fish, and your confidence boosts, and then you attract more people. You get more out of your comfort zone, and you go, hey, let's start this business, let's do this, and it leads to something else.
This is how to boost your testosterone naturally, in the safest way possible, and tell you any risks involved, including death. So the benefits of boosting your testosterone: it helps pack on a lot of lean muscle, improves your physical strength, and helps you lose body fat. So if you're skinny fat, this will help out a lot. I'm going to make a video on that next. It also improves your mood, stops you feeling tired and fatigued, allows you to recover from workouts faster, gives you a lot of energy. It reduces your depression and anxiety, which is a big problem nowadays. Also sharpens your memory, improves your focus, and improves your S-drive, because girls can sense when you've got it. So you're practically superhuman compared to how most people are feeling nowadays.
How to boost your testosterone?
The first point we've got on here is don't get older, because your testosterone drops as you get older. It's inevitable, so just be aware that age plays a part. So my advice is to not have a birthday this year. Yep. Next point.
First real point is fighting.
You're gonna go straight for fighting?
Straight for fighting,
okay.
You know what I mean? If you want to boost your testosterone, just have a fight. I don't know if you guys have had any scraps, and if you win especially, it feels different, like you feel like a man. If you get beaten up as well, because then you're like, how am I a man when I'm getting beaten up? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you sit there...
I think it pushes you more.
Yeah. You're gonna go to the gym a lot more. You're gonna try different things, maybe different fighting tactics.
Because you don't need high levels of testosterone if you just like a stay-at-home husband. To boost that, you've got to push through, like your muscles won't grow.
You've got to get out of your
If you don't do progressive overload, you've got to actually train your testosterone to go up by introducing competition. We'll talk about that in a minute. So if you're fighting though, if you're actually going out and actually trying to fight people just to boost your testosterone, be aware that you could lose, you could actually die, you could get hit in the wrong place.
You never know who those people know. This guy borrowed one of my boys, and I'm the biggest guy in the group, so I was like, I'm on it. I'm on it. So I go up to the guy, I'm like, "Do you want to lose your life?" That's literally the words that came out of my mouth. So I'm there, I'm beating the out of him. One of his mates grabs me on the best headlock of his life, bro. It must have been the best he's ever done. And then I get over the headlock, and then 20 people come on me and my boys. We all go beaten up. So yeah, guys, just be careful. You guys never know who they know. Yeah. They might have knives, they might have other stuff. You just have to be careful out there.
Right, we'll move straight on to the next point, which is exercise. But not just any, it's got to be compound movements. So deadlifts, you got to do
bench press,
lunges,
snatches, everything,
clean
all the good stuff. And you've got to go really heavy on those guys. Like I know most of you guys want to focus on form. Yes, you need to have good form, but
that's if you're starting out.
Yes.
I'm going to say increase by 5 kg every time. And if you can't get that, go up a few reps. Get to maximum 10 reps, but I stick to around 5 or 6 because I'm training for strength.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But if you want to get 10 reps, you can get 10 reps. And you're still trained to hypertrophy then. So your muscles will grow. Sometimes I do 3 if I'm going really heavy. Yeah, so if you go heavy, your body's feeling like it's under attack. So it doesn't know it's got safety bars if you do have them, or it doesn't know you could just dump the weight off you. It just feels like it's under attack because of all the heavy load. So that's another way to easily do it. Your body just thinks it's going to die if you don't lift this weight. So you've got to actually just boost the weight. Oh yeah, also if you're overweight as well, you're actually more likely to have low testosterone. So I'd say get below the 20% mark. Ideally get to 15% body fat.
Fat really plays a big role when it comes to testosterone.
Heavy weights burns more fat than cardio, so like you can do big leg presses and that. You'll still lose the fat. It'll boost your testosterone, you'll feel better about yourself, and you'll be lifting massive weights rather than just going on the treadmill for 20 minutes. So another thing you can do to boost your testosterone, this could be before the gym as well, is talk to a girl for 5 minutes. Attractive girl, someone who you wouldn't mind smashing. So if you talk to her for 5 minutes, your testosterone boost, your confidence boost. A lot of guys are scared of that because of rejection.
Just go speak to her, just have a normal conversation. That's why so many guys fail to actually get girls nowadays, because they go up to them, they speak to them for 2 minutes, and then they ask for their number, which is like something really personal. Yeah. Just go up to them, if you see them in the gym, just speak to them. Oh yeah, I thought you do this really nice, or you know, that sounded weird. You know, your form is really good, or you know, I like your physique.
Or just like you want to train
like
sometimes, but nothing like, oh, you can have your number, you're fit. What I'm going to say is you could actually watch a movie. You know what movie I'm on about. That'll boost your testosterone a lot. I know some guys that put headphones in as they're working out and they're hearing.
Moaning voices, yeah. The whole point is not to ejaculate, because if you do, then your energy level.
You just get tired, don't you? You just go, I'm not going gym.
Yeah.
So just 4 minutes, that's all you need. Give you that boost as a man to push the weight. So this is just going to be a little point. This is something to take into consideration. Not really in the UK because we don't get much sun.
here.
But sunlight exposure, it boosts your vitamin D. This is what you need to actually gain the testosterone. You can get vitamin D from food, we'll talk about that in a minute. But the sun gets you fired up. So when you're in winter like now, you go outside and you see no sun at all for months and months and months. You know the winter blues, it's just like that. So you get
puts you in a bad mood.
anxiety, you get depression a lot more often. So in the summer, go out in the sun, go on holiday and actually experience the sun. Don't just sit inside on your Xbox like most people are doing. Even get to the gym. People train outside sometimes. I know people who like going outside training. Even if it's just running, you can use weights. But yeah, another thing that boosts your vitamin D is your diet. So what you got to take in is eggs, beef, oily fish like tuna, salmon. You got broccoli, yogurt, cheese and oranges. All this stuff's rich in vitamin D. You kind of got to take that anyway. Got to eat healthy. You can't just eat Mackies every day. I hate people that just Mackies. You'll bulk up, but you won't see anything. You won't see your abs, you won't see your veins. You won't be healthy. So stop just having Mackies all the time. Like I said, you can have a pizza, you can have a Mackies, but don't make it a regular routine.
But if you're just starting out, guys, let's say you're having, as Brandon said, Mackies every day. Don't just cut it cold turkey. It's not gonna work. You're gonna do it for a week and then you're gonna go back to your old ways.
Yeah,
let's say you have Mackies 7 days a week, have it 5 now. In a month, have it 4.
You've got to make it natural.
You've got to make it natural.
If you're skinny as well, like under 10% body fat, without muscle, you've got to bulk up. You've got to have a surplus diet, take a lot of calories.
Another thing about diet, I don't know, it's a controversial thing, I believe, but if you've been skinny your whole life, just dirty bulk. Like, I know you as a personal trainer, as a professional, you'd think different.
I can't say that.
I'm just a gym lad, so personally it's worked for me. Like, I literally eat like takeaways. Yes, you've got to have your protein, you have to have some nice carbs in there, you've got to meet all the requirements for your diet, but personally I believe
you've got to up the calories so you can have pizza.
Yeah, I feel like you need to be more careful with your diet if you're skinny fat or fat. Especially if you're skinny fat.
You've got to lose weight,
yes.
So calorie deficit, you have to go under the amount of calories you need. If you're going on a deficit, you take away about 250 to 500. That's the safest way. You lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week. You can still weight train really heavy.
Another thing is protein is key. That's why I got this stuff here. Protein powder is a lot easier way to get your protein in than just eating loads of meat, especially because it's more expensive as well. This one you can actually get pretty cheap. I think this one is better. It's got a higher percentage. So if you look on the back of the ingredients, this one is a whey protein blend and it says 93%. That's the quality of it, that's how much protein it's got in it. So the first one is whey isolated. That's the best one you can get. It's the purest form of whey, right? And then there's one called concentrate. That's the second ingredient because it's a blend. If they have them in this, I wouldn't recommend these at all. Concentrate's just the lowest form of protein you can get. Complete waste of time. Get something that's a lot healthier like this. Another thing you can get is I think this has got it in. Yeah, this has got hydrolyzed whey protein as well. That's just a slow release. So your body absorbs it faster, but you can have it an hour before bed. The protein will last for your sleep, and that's why your muscles heal in your sleep. So it'll just keep feeding your muscles with this protein. So that's why it's important. Also, ZMA, I take, that just boosts your zinc and magnesium it is. That boosts your testosterone. I take these anyway, just because I don't want fish all the time. This one is creatine, naturally forms in your body. You might as well just take this to boost it. You've got to have half a spoon a day. I do it when I'm not working out as well. That just gives your muscles more of a fuller look, it absorbs more water. And they've got a misconception of you've got to drink a lot more water when you have them. You don't. When you go to the toilet, if it's yellow, you're not drinking enough water. That's basically all you've got to do. Even if you're not taking that, you've got to drink a lot more water anyway. You can't be drinking pop all the time and expect to be losing weight, being in your best shape. And now, with the protein, how much do you actually need? They say it used to be 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. So I'm 72 kg. Let me work this out. I'm not good at maths. They say it was enough, but I don't think it is. That would mean I need 57 grams of protein a day. But now what they're saying is it's more 1.2 to 2.2 grams, which is a lot, and it's especially a lot of money. That's why I'm saying have these, because it's cheaper. 1.2 times 72 kg, that's what I weigh, is 86 grams, that's the minimum I need. and maximum obviously 158. Don't go above that or else you'll gain weight.
Because you're taking too much for what you need.
Yeah, so it can get expensive. Use these to replace that because it's less calories. If you don't want to buy these, some people don't like them, you can take them, they're healthy for you. Some of them are better than others, some of them got more sugar, more sweetness. Look at the ingredients, know what you're looking for. And if you want actual protein but you don't want to spend a load of money, just get the home brands. They're the same thing, it's just meat. Just go for cheaper options basically. So cut down on junk food, that's what we already talked about, alcohol and smoking. Also your sleep quality. If you have less than 8 hours sleep, your testosterone drops to minus, 14 or 15% the next day. So you've got to have good sleep, especially quality sleep, your REM sleep. You've got all these cycles that you go through. Like if you take these, you're meant to take them, an hour before or half an hour before, just so they digest, so you don't feel upset in your stomach. Don't have food.
An hour before sleep, no noise, no lights.
No blue light as well, don't go on your phone.
Stop going on your phone as well, an hour. An hour before you go sleep. You can't just keep going on your phone and expect to have quality sleep.
Most of us can't do it, let's be honest. Try and do it progressively and it will really help you in the long run.
Okay, so next one is experience less stress. This goes in hand with smoking as well and drinking. If you have less stress, you won't need them as much because then you're not all impulse kind of instant gratification. So long periods of stress give you cortisol, which decreases your testosterone.
No matter how much you get paid, if you know your own boss, I feel like you have to be the last person in and the first person out of there. Put minimum effort for maximum pay. That's literally what I do personally right now.
That's what happens as an employee, but if you want to start a business, you want to
you've got to put 100% on your own business, but
you've got to be.
If you're working for somebody else, you're not getting any benefit. You're not going to get paid more if you do more, unless you like in sales. Maybe then you can put some effort in.
It's all about value. If you want to add more value, you'll get more money. But the employee's a long route. It's like you have to work for years and years and years, give all this value. Then they'll boost you to manager, then they'll boost you to this. You start your own business, you add tons of value, you just keep pushing, you're going to blow up instantly.
And that goes back to having less stress. If you have that mindset, the worst thing that they can do to you at your job is fire you. Yes, it sucks, but at the end of the day, if you're still healthy, if you're still happy with your life.
So that's why you should have more security. You need to actually find a way to save money, make more money. That's the most important part. Stop buying all these fancy cars, all these BMWs. My mate's just bought a BMW, he's crashed it, and now he's $9,000 in debt. He's got no money.
Security there.
So he has to stay at that job, and if the bosses get narcissistic and start picking on him, he's got to just take it.
They've got to need you more than you need them.
This one's for you. Go.
Having low social media consumption, I think that's the biggest one out there. I've struggled with that myself quite a bit. I don't know about you, Brandon. You look at other people, they have Ferraris, they have all this kind of stuff. You look at, especially when it comes to gym, like you look at all these people lifting heavy weights when sometimes it can be fake weights as well. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it makes you weaker because you're expecting so much. You're seeing all these people that go, I'm natural, but actually they're taking steroids and everything. Yeah. And you go, oh right, I'm not good enough, I've only gained, what do you say? In 1 month, how much muscle can you gain? About
a kilo or two.
Yeah, say half a kilogram to a kilogram. That's how much you can gain in a month, and all these people are thinking you're going to be the Hulk in 2 months. Some people can do it, your genetics might play a part, your diet definitely plays a part. Don't keep comparing yourself with all the people on social media.
It's not healthy at all.
I don't know.
You do it subconsciously, you don't even think, like you just see this massive guy with girls and Ferraris and then you're like, oh nice, cool, I'm just going to like it. In your brain it's like, you know, it kind of puts you down. So yes, it's good for motivation sometimes. Don't go on it all the time. It's alright if you're trying to create content, you know, because you get other ideas from new people and stuff.
Low social media consumption because of instant gratification. You keep doing this, this is a big point now, you're gonna keep scrolling, especially on TikTok now. It's just seconds. Your attention span's going, you're never gonna go to the gym, you're actually gonna quit the gym because it's something hard, it's a challenge. You don't want a challenge anymore, you just want instant gratification, you want a dopamine rush. Once you get that, yeah, that's okay. When it drops, you're going to do it again, but you have to do more because your tolerance goes up. So you're going to have to keep doing stupid stuff, keep scrolling, consuming. You've got to have a balance, it's all about balance.
And don't take as a man especially, don't take from anyone. Like,
not just from bosses, but like if you're married as well. I know loads of people are doing this now. I see the men and they just give up. They go, okay.
They're so soft, all of them. Really.
Yeah, they go, okay, sorry.
Oh, my wife cheated on me. Oh, but I still love her. Bro, leave her.
Yeah.
If I had a girlfriend, which I don't, the first thing that I don't like, I'll tell her once. Second time she's done, like, I'm not even gonna bother texting her, you know, we're breaking up or anything like that. Just never speak to her again, bro. Break time. Kit Kat. It's a break.
Hello.
See my drivers.
Come on, we need to.
Let's carry on after that break since my girlfriend got back from a driving lesson. We've got 2 more points now.
Next point is to stay single. Now, as you said, I've got a girlfriend. My intention is not to stay single. We're in a good relationship. She's adding value to me, I'm adding value to her. So I don't have any intention of breaking up, but this is just a little thing if you want to do it, if you are single, if you want to stay single, like you said.
It boosts your testosterone just because
You need sexual competition. If you're single, you've got to do something to get. Your primal brain says it. It's like you need to get this person. If you're not doing it on a regular basis, your brain's going to say you need to, so you're going to keep going up. Your testosterone's going to boost, just so you can attract that
you've got to
woman.
work harder to get what you want. But yeah, also you've got to really think, you live with a girlfriend, so you have a lot of feminine energy around you.
Yeah, so if you want to be masculine, you've got to get in more
Surround
fights, you've
yourself.
got to be in the masculine energy.
Yeah.
One thing I'm going to say is don't break up with your girlfriend and say, Brennan told me so.
Don't do that, but try and surround yourself with more masculine people.
Another thing that can help is actually being with your girlfriend. If you don't want to break up, if you are together, going places, going out, because you will introduce competition. Some guy asked for my girlfriend's number. I wasn't there, she was just working, and he says, can I have your number? And she told me that. I was like, he says for your number, and I was like, it was more attractive then. She was more attractive to me because it showed that she was in demand. You want to be more rare, you don't want to be too available, like most guys are.
When we say stay single, it's because when you're in a relationship, you get comfortable. Like, you're really good at this. He's not comfortable. Like, he works hard, he goes to the gym, he does things. But most people, once they get in a relationship, oh yeah, I've got a girl now, I'm done. They get fat, they start eating.
But then the girl disrespects him.
Yeah,
they
and
feel
the girl
depressed.
leaves you. Most men, when they get a girlfriend, that's the main focus, like the girlfriend.
I don't think your girl should be your main focus at all.
Exactly. You should be yourself, and then if she's there to help, good. If she's not there to help, just, dump her.
Yeah, she should
Next
be like
one.
a nice compliment to you. She should be supporting your goals. The last thing is your confidence. You've got to have this pure sense of confidence, which is not like I'm better than anyone else.
That's arrogance.
Yeah.
You just have to be confident. Like,
the confidence is it's the main thing.
what I did to practice, especially when I moved here, like I was really struggling with my confidence. I couldn't speak English. I was young.
That's funny.
I didn't have any money. What I did is just go and have interactions with random people. Just have a 2-3 minute conversation, and then that will develop your confidence skills, and then you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna go talk to the fit girl. You're gonna be smooth as. It's gonna be like, oh, you're ugly, but you're gay. You've got rich. You've got rich, baby.
The more times you go up to people, the more your confidence boosts, even if they reject you. It's like 80% rejection, 20% yes, and then the 5% are the ones that you actually connect with, or the 1% even. And also, this is what happens. This is what happened to me so many times. When you act confident, when you just walk like you own the room, when you do that, your confidence boosts 2 to 3 times. You just walk like you know what you're talking about. Your body language opens up and your mind goes, okay, this is a safe place. I'm in a confident state, and your confidence boosts, and then you attract more people. You get more out of your comfort zone, and you go, hey, let's start this business, let's do this, and it leads to something else. So just even acting confident can increase your confidence.
Also, a big thing about confidence
is you've got to fix whatever you think's broken. So if you're lacking in your finances and you think women are attracted to guys with money, that's your belief. You can either change your belief or improve your finances, but you can't do none, or else you'll just feel under the bar. If you're going out for a meal or something, and the girl's like, you get the bus, you haven't got a car. If you've got the confidence to go, yeah, I get the bus, you're sorted, because your belief matches up to what you're doing. But if you think it's kind of lame to get the bus, which I think it is, you take your girl on the bus home, I'm going to feel bad not having a car. Because you stayed for the entire video, giving you the chance to comment anything you want, we'll answer the questions, or we'll make a whole video on it if we know how.
Obviously the setup is going to get better, everything is going to get better, so...
Yeah, it's all production now, the real value is what we're speaking about.
Yes.
But thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bro, how long was this?
An hour at least.